Shalom, shalom, family. Today is December 21st in the evening time. So I know I forgot to share with you guys about the dream that I had maybe about 2 or 3 days ago that I wanted to share. I left it off the other video, so I just decided to come back and give it to everyone. So this will be a part two from the one from the video I just did. Okay. So this is how the dream goes. Um, I saw myself walking with a group of people, and we was all going into a house. The house on the outside, it was a new home, and it looked like the area was gated. Um, and there were like tile on the outside of the house. Now, we don't so much build like that in America, but I know there are some countries that does build with tile on the outside of the home. And we all walked in, and it was like a very large area that was an open area, but it wasn't no furniture anywhere but in one spot. So as we walked through, I saw a Caucasian lady laying in the windowsill, and it looked like she was asleep. Now, I'm not exactly sure what it meant, but I was just thinking that, she was just resting. But where she was resting was in a windowsill right by the kitchen, or right in the kitchen area. So the windowsill was large enough for her to ball up in a fetal position to lay in the windowsill. Then all of us, we walked on. I remember walking by a fireplace, and the top part of the fireplace was like round, curved, like it was all concrete. And right below it was tile, and it had tigers all the way around. Each tile was a tiger on the tiles. Then we proceeded to walk toward the bedrooms, and there were three bedrooms right close together. And we were looking at the size and everything. And I remember seeing the master, and it was a really nice size master. And all of a sudden, a child came by, um, pulling luggage. And I told her, I said, well, you can go in this room here and rest. And I remember seeing the popo, like I was standing like maybe in a hallway, adjacent from a window, and I could see the popo driving, like right by the window. But he looked like maybe Caucasian, or maybe from another type country or something. Um, I wouldn't necessarily say he was Caucasian, maybe Arab. I'm just not that exactly sure. His uniform was a dark color, so I'm not sure about that. But I woke up and I was like, okay, let's interpret this dream. So it's like, okay, what country has tigers? And I said, okay, that's Africa. And then I said, okay, the child pulling luggage is like she's moving somewhere. And then the only piece of furniture that I did see was in that bedroom was a bed. And I always associate a bed with rest. And so that was where I stopped. And then the Most High spoke to me um, yesterday and gave me the interpretation. I don't want to go so much in detail about it, but he was just letting me know that though the people was the children, his children, moving into another home, another area, and that they're going for a rest. They're going for a period of rest. Now, he didn't go into detail and tell me it was Africa, although I know that's where we're headed to, because the tile on the fireplace depicted the area to me. So you see some tigers inside the house, embedded in the home, in the fireplace. So that told me the country. So that was that dream. So if anybody have anything that they can add to that, or interpret a little bit more to it, yeah, please do so. And then I had a quick vision um, this morning. Besides him telling me to pray for America, I saw a black lady, and she was standing, seemed like, I'm not sure if at a window or what, but her back was turned to me. And you could see that she had a long weapon, rifle, whatever, just standing in front of her. And that was it. It was just a quick. I took it as danger. The lady standing for the church or standing for Israel, and the weapon, whatever it was danger. It could be deeper and worse than that, but I took it as danger in front of her. So that's how I took it. So if anybody want to add to that, I'm not so great at as to interpret all dreams. Um, Sometimes I know bits and pieces of it, but sometimes I don't really get it all 100%. So I write them down, and then I can go back and look at them later and ponder on them. And sometimes he just give me in the interpretation. But that first one about that house, he gave it to me. He told me exactly what that was. That, the people are going to be going in. And I know the house on the outside, we don't build with those type of tiles and things like that on the outside, but Africa does. Yeah, they do. Okay, family. Thanks for watching. Much love. Stay focused. Walk in his commandments. And be ready, family. Bye.